This time, I will demonstrate how to make a freehand mandala. Mandalas are typically circles with repeating symmetrical shapes that radiate from the center. For me, a mandala is just a doodle with a pleasing pattern that has a matching design. I wanted to mention the definition of a mandala, and the internet refers to Buddhism and deities and heavenly worlds. But this is not my intention. And when I make them, I'm not trying to create any sacred symbols. I just want to make a design I like. I want to make this mandala in gray, silver, and white to fit on the black and white page I collaged in the previous video. The supplies I am using are a black sticky note, a collection of Jelly Roll opaque pens, and one sparkly silver star one, and one odd Edding silver gel pen. Ode to Jelly Roll pens. They are reliable and long-lasting and juicy. No matter how long it has been since I used it last, the next time I am ready to write or draw, it works. I can't say the same about no-name gel pens. They are notorious for drying out and being difficult to start the ink flowing. Or if the ink does flow, it runs out quickly. They come in different pen tip sizes. The gray ones I have are 0.6 and the white one is 0.8. The upside is that gel pens have awesome metallic and glitter options. I am attempting to duplicate a mandala that I already like a lot, and it is on the left side of the sketchbook that I am working on top of. Sometimes these freehand mandalas turn out very nicely, and sometimes I don't care for the result, but they are always good practice and helpful to warming up. I have seen other artists take time to use a protractor and a ruler to make guidelines for their mandalas, and I try that too. But I like the organic result of winging it much better. Did you know that sticky notes come in black? I was shocked to find them, and then of course I had to have them. I am copying the marks of the pinkish mandala on the opposite page, making a new one on the black sticky note. These kinds of doodles don't put too much pressure on you, are fast to finish, and often turn out fabulous. Just choose a mark and repeat it all the way around. It helps if you make small marks and complete an entire round of the same small mark before moving on to the next type of mark. I lean toward dots, lines, circles, petals, hearts, stars, and my favorite might be triangles. This one looks especially like a snowflake. But no matter what colors I choose, they are still like snowflakes because they are always unique. It is amazing to me that each one turns out slightly wonky, and yet the end result is a lot of times very pleasing to look at just the same. Like people, we all have imperfections, and some of us are easier to look at than others, but we are all equally loved by God, which makes us all equal. This is something that surprised me to learn. I always thought smart people were better, and rich people must be better just because they figured out how to be wealthy. And certainly the saved brothers and sisters were better than the unsaved people who haven't yet decided to take Jesus up on his offer of eternal life and earthly benefits. Now that I know better, I see that this is secret knowledge. A lot of people think they are better, or they think that other people are better than they are, or that some people have perfection figured out. Isn't it strange how the prettiest people have the most severe character flaws? We all make mistakes. We all have problems, challenges, and struggles. Someone told me if we put all our problems in a pile and we were able to see what other people are dealing with, we would quickly snatch our problems back. We are all here learning how to function in a fallen world with limitations and trials and tests. We are all created in His image. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27 says, "So God created mankind in His own image. In the image of God He created them. Male and female He created them. He made us all in His likeness, uniquely and perfectly, wonderfully and fearfully made." Psalm 139 verse 14 says, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." What we sometimes don't realize is what kind of limitations another person has, what things they suffered through in the past, and certainly we don't know what their future holds. So it is a best practice not to compare yourself to other people at all. We are all snowflakes, completely and entirely individuals and uniquely made. And even though we have imperfections, we also have skills and talents and a purpose for our lives. The Lord wants us to use our skills and gifts and talents to help each other. So I hope this video has helped you. That is it, and that is all.